Narrator, Vo. When we were cast out of Malaysia in 1965, our future was uncertain. Narrator, Vio. We were a small island. Narrator, Vio. We had no hinterland, no natural resources to speak of. Narrator, Vo. Our population was a disparate mix of immigrants. They had come seeking fortune, not to build a nation. Narrator, Vo. We faced immense challenges. Unemployment was high. Narrator, Vo. Housing was inadequate. Many lived in slums. Racial tensions simmered beneath the surface. Narrator, Vo. Our prospects looked bleak. International observers predicted we would fail. Narrator, Vo. Our first and most urgent task was survival. We had to create a nation out of a diverse, divided populace. Narrator, Vo. Forge a common identity where none existed. Sentiment and rhetoric would not feed our people. Narrator, Vo. We needed a pragmatic, realistic approach. We had to be tough, disciplined, clear-eyed about our situation. Narrator, Vo. No luxury for political squabbles or ideological debates. Our existence depended on our ability to unite. We had only one asset, our people. Their diligence, their resilience, their willingness to learn. So, our primary focus was on them. Educate them, train them, give them the skills for a modern economy. We also had to ensure their security. We built the Singapore Armed Forces from scratch. We introduced national service for all young men. Not just military defense, nation building, bringing together young men of all races and backgrounds to serve a common cause. The world around us was turbulent. The Vietnam War was raging. Communism was a potent threat in Southeast Asia. We had to navigate a complex geopolitical landscape with care. We chose to be a friend to all who would be our friends, but not anyone's pawn. Our economic strategy was born out of necessity. We had no domestic market to speak of, so we had to look outwards. We decided to leapfrog the region and connect directly with the developed world. Our plan was to attract multinational corporations from America, Europe, and Japan. This was an unconventional approach at the time, but we had no choice. We needed their investments, their technology, their access to global markets to create jobs for our people. To attract these multinational corporations, we had to create a first-world environment in a third-world region. This meant guaranteeing political stability, stamping out corruption, establishing the rule of law. We made English our language of business and administration. We built world-class infrastructure, a modern port, an efficient airport, reliable telecommunications. We established the Economic Development Board as our chief agency to court investors, offering them tax incentives and assuring them of a disciplined, skilled workforce. Education was the cornerstone of our economic plan. An uneducated workforce could not support a modern, industrialized economy. We invested heavily in our schools, colleges, polytechnics. We focused on technical and vocational training to produce engineers, technicians, skilled workers that the new factories needed. A successful economy was not enough. We also wanted to create a home that our people could be proud of. In the 1960s, Singapore was dirty and overcrowded. We embarked on a massive public housing program. We cleared the slums, moved people into modern high-rise apartment blocks with running water, electricity, proper sanitation. It solved a housing shortage and became a tool for social integration. We implemented ethnic integration policies to ensure different racial communities lived side by side, fostering daily interaction and understanding, building a cohesive multiracial society. Alongside housing, we launched a national campaign to clean up the city. We introduced strict laws against littering and spitting. We organized tree planting initiatives. We cleaned up the polluted Singapore River, a decade-long project. It transformed a foul-smelling sewer into the beautiful waterfront we have today. Singapore's success was never just about the government's plans. It was built on the backs of our people. This included not only those who were born here, but also the many who came from other lands to make this their home. From our earliest days, we were a society of immigrants. We recognized that to thrive, we needed to continue attracting talent from all over the world. We adopted an open-door policy for those with the skills and drive to contribute to our nation. They brought with them new ideas, different perspectives, and a hunger to succeed. We made it a point to ensure that everyone, local or foreign, was treated based on merit. This created a dynamic and cosmopolitan society. Of course, managing a diverse population has its challenges. We had to work constantly to maintain social harmony, ensuring that all communities felt they had a stake in Singapore's success. We promoted multiracialism as a fundamental principle, celebrating our diversity while insisting on a common Singaporean identity. Today, Singapore stands as a testament to what a small nation can achieve. We have moved from the third world to the first in a single generation. Our per capita income is among the highest in the world. Our city is clean, green, and safe. Our port and airport are among the busiest and most efficient globally. We are a hub for finance, technology, and innovation. This transformation was not a miracle. It was the result of careful planning, pragmatic policies, political will, and most importantly, the hard work and sacrifice of our people. We faced our vulnerabilities head-on and turned them into strengths. The journey is not over. The world continues to change, and Singapore must change with it. We face new challenges, an aging population, growing global competition. The principles that brought us here, however, remain relevant. We must continue to be pragmatic, to plan for the long term, to uphold meritocracy and multiracialism, and to invest in our people. We must never lose the sense of vulnerability that drove us to succeed. The story of Singapore shows that with good leadership, a united people, and a relentless will to strive, even a small island with no resources can create a bright future for itself.